From a small plane, you see the land pulsate like the nervous system of a giant being as the region melts down mountainsides and through ravines to the Lochsa and Selway rivers. You follow the braided currents of memory, of Esther, your grandmother, her words. None of us owns the earth. You want the river to tell you something, but it doesn't give up its secrets easily. Until you walked the wilderness, you didn't know that Esther detested electric shock treatments, or that as Esther was falling ill, your grandfather, whom you never knew, was obsessed with parachutes. You're unsure when the forest shimmers and trembles, because it's tender and alarming, as in a dream. You listen. A hummingbird hovers a nanosecond, bright blur of amber, then gone, slipped into the ether. Wilderness is sudden, revealing itself in flashes and flickers. Wilderness is slow, leaves, lichen, and wood decaying into rich soil from which ponderosas grow, and then decay begins again. There was one band of Nimipu a long time ago, a man tells you, the Nihatlapo. This whole region is their origin point. There's no straight line through history, a woman says, only gaps, missing pieces. But you keep searching. You dig up documents about people who vanished in the wilderness, your way of wondering what happened to your grandparents, about Lewis and Clark, who made the blueprint for how this country would deal with indigenous people, about how little the explorers understood, about how the Nimipu remember those who could hear animals speak, those who became so still they could hear a bird drinking water on the other side of the mountain. You sense the women who dwell between this world and the next have power over storms, voices like mountain woodpeckers, wear skirts of leaves, veils of water, gowns of smoke, live in clouds, rivers, mistresses of transformation. You imagine the men glimpsing transcendence with a ripcord and a giant wing guiding them home, and Esther, who didn't have a ripcord. You feel a separation, a self slip into your grandfather's life, feel he must have heard animals speak, then move back into your own skin, changed. You write because you feel overwhelmed, anxious, frightened, until you can retell the drama of the wilderness, of the wounding. It's elusive. People go missing. Narrative helps you explain why. Still, none of us owns the earth. History, memory, and the river. None of it flows in a straight line.